guys, it's Jeff Dreyer, aka DJ Guess. I have decided that I'm going to start doing some random reviews, some mysterious, miscellaneous reviews about different stuff. However, to start this off, I figured what better section to do a review on than something DJ related or electronics related, because that's what I'm into. I like electronics the most. So today, by popular demand, I am going to be reviewing the Reloop Elite DJ mixer. Now, the Reloop Elite DJ mixer is a 2-channel mixer. This mixer has all the ins and outs, all the bells and whistles for Serato Pro, Virtual DJ, and others like it. Myself personally, I use Virtual DJ, and it worked fine with the software, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. But I do have some gripes. The problems go into the customer service end, or the instruction end of how to use this product. With no further ado, guys, I am going to get this started, and let's check this thing out. Alright guys, here you have it. This is the Reloop Elite, the high performance DVS mixer for Serato or other DJ softwares out there. It does come with a mini Innofader Pro, which it's actually my first time ever feeling one of these, and there's like nothing to it. It's pretty crazy actually. All of these are very smooth, like there's no latency. It's actually customizable. That's one thing I'll show as well. The latency inside is customizable to the faders and the crossfader. Just reading what's on this right here. DVS vinyl included, so when you do open the package, you get 2 black Serato DJ control vinyls, which I already purchased my Virtual DJ ones because I am a Virtual DJ user. But it does come with those, which is kind of a cool thing that it does. You know, you can add 2 more phase, add 2 more turntables if you want to make a really cool little setup here. Also, there is a dual channel interface, and with that being said, showing that right here, this is the USB. This is USB-A. There's also a USB-B. So the USB-A is plugged into my laptop here. USB-B could be plugged into another person's laptop, and then you guys can just switch it out, like instantaneous. So next person goes on, next person comes in, pretty easy that way. The instant color effects, I'm not sure what that is. I'm assuming that's a Serato feature. And again, guys, I have a Serato Pro, but I just don't use it. I found that the Virtual DJ is a lot more consistent. It doesn't crash on me all the time. Seriously, every time I open Serato Pro, it crashes on me. I don't know what it is. Everything's updated. I have a i7 computer, fast computer, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. 16 gigs of RAM, all that stuff. 24-bit, 12 performance modes, and these are really sick. Actually, they work with Virtual DJ, and I'm going to go into that. 12x OLED displays, and these little guys. That sounds like something really impressive, but they're just really simple screens. Nothing really special. RGB color drum pads, of course, and a 10 in, 10 out USB audio. So let's dig into it. So the first thing you're going to notice with this is that it's very large. I don't know how large mixers typically are for this kind of stuff, but this thing is giant. And I mean giant. I don't know. It's freaking heavy too. But it's heavy duty though. It's all completely metal, minus the knobs and stuff like that. But it is very good quality. The drum pads are very nice too. They must be Akai. I'm not 100% on that, but they feel like Akai pads, so I'm assuming they are. So first off, I'm going to open up my PC. I'm going to turn that on. Okay, that is on. I'm just going to go ahead and flip the switch here.
I just flipped the switch.
As you can see, it pops up automatically. The first thing it does pop up, if you notice, here it says connect SDJ Pro because it is standard with Serato, and that's how they made it. Going to open Virtual DJ. And it kind of feels like it might look weird because my turntables are not connected. It just kind of looks funny, but it looks good with them on there, so I left them. But I was trying out phase, but that's another thing I'll talk about in a little bit. But let's get to this. So going in here, I'm just going to play a random song. Hopefully I can find something that is non-copyright. Let's see. All right. So firstly, this is the Virtual DJ home screen here. As you can see, all of the knobs are working. This is the gain. Sorry, that's master volume. Other gain. Looks good. Equalizer, high, mids, lows. Filter knob. Filter knob does not show, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But nevertheless, it's okay. It still works. So it works with the designated effects on this. The tweaking effects, if you will. The effects in the computer itself are still working. So just the filter knob, because it's not always just a filter with these effects. So that's kind of something cool as well. So looking forward, I'm going to go into the, where's it at? Just master mode and just checking again that everything's working. Master volume is working. I'm not really sure those volumes are. I would assume it would be gain, but it is not. So, okay, I'll just leave that alone then. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Q mix and then Q volume. This is all headphone stuff here. Okay, so I'm just going to go back out of here. I'm going to find a song. Okay, let's just do this one for now, okay? I'm going to go to the beginning. And again, guys, I don't have my controllers plugged in. I'll go ahead and say it why for now. So the reason that the controllers are not plugged in is, again, this is my first time using turntables and using a turntable setup with the dual turntables as well as a mixer. So I got some advice from a fellow DJ into purchasing phase because they save for your needle costs and stuff like that, which does make sense. However, problem with phase is sometimes they don't always work, I've found. I had a problem with just the left side, channel A, playing. Channel B was not doing anything. So I would put the phase on channel A, and it would control both platters, and I don't know what's going on. So if you know what's going on, please leave comments below. Let me know what's happening. They are actually in the return process right now because I did get them off Amazon. So I am returning them because I think there might be a faulty controller. I don't know. So going into it a little bit further, it was just not acting right, basically. Everything was connected. Everything looked good. The phase app was connected. Everything was connected in that aspect, but it just was not working. So possibly I did get a faulty controller. I don't know. Only time will tell with that. But again, you guys know what's going on. Please comment below what you may know and what you have found out previously. Real quick, too, I want to give a shout out to DJ Nitron out of Washington, D.C. He actually helped me with all this stuff. He stayed up with me for like 4 hours, not knowing who I was, but helped me get this thing running and helped me get this set up. One thing that he did help with that I'm going to mention in this video that could possibly help you if you're looking into buying this controller, if you are using phase with this mixer, if you are buying phase and using it with this mixer, you have to change the line input to, well, the source is whatever USB you're coming out of. The line input needs to be the CD level. And let me just show you how to do that real quick. So you hold the back button and shift button, and it'll open up a menu. Fader settings, XF fader control, USB out routing, filter, talk over level, ISO, X over, shift lock, velocity sensitivity, pad sensitivity, mic booth, low cut, LED brightness, aux gain, standby, fader, start, about, exit. So if you go into here, go into Where is it at? Okay, I'm sorry. So it's actually not going to work right now because I don't have the phase plugged in. So they were like trying to connect at least. Nope. Maybe USB out routing? Yes, okay, here we are. So if you go to USB out routing right here, click the button down, you'll see here on the right, you have deck 1, deck 2, record out. So by default, these are set to phono. So there's all kinds of things you can set them to: phono, CD, CFA, CFB, mic, aux, post channel 1, or none. So you got to set that to CD. And that's the only way that was going to work. But that is a workaround around that. But let me get into this. I'll get more into that here in a minute. So looking more at the virtual DJ as well as this, I'm going to go ahead and play this song. And hoping you guys can hear that. So, crossfader works fine. Fine. I mean, there's no song on this one. Let's just load one up over here. Same. Okay? So they are both working. So with that, come with some of the hot cues and everything like that. As you can see, it popped up on both because I have the same track on both left and right. Perfectly fine. So in order to shift it, click shift, hold shift in, and push the hot cue button. No, my apologies. Just push the hot cue again. And as you can tell, it's changing the pitch. Go into loop roll. Save loop. I have no save loops, but if I did, that's what it'd be. Slicer. Same thing. Samplers. Know what I mean? So all that seems to be in order. Okay, so that is the kind of the effects level, the some of those things. Another thing that I noticed was cool on Virtual DJ itself is right here. You can see it says ECBRRE, and these are the same on both sides. This is showing what effects are in each effect button. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to go into my hot cue, go play my song. I'm going to start this one over. And so this actually affects them. So I've noticed that you have to push sample effects and then your effect will work. So like there's an echo. Sorry. Where is the, no, oh, right here. Sorry, level and depth. Can't really hear the echo that well, but you can definitely hear the break start. So something cool. I mean, they do work, and those features and effects are all customizable within Virtual DJ itself. In order to customize those, you would go into here, click the air drop down, and find whatever you want. So that's another thing that's cool. So it does work with Virtual DJ. So I'm going to go into a couple of the gripes. And I know a lot of guys in their reviews like to see what all the buttons do and everything like that. But honestly, I haven't had a chance to use it quite well and properly because, for one, my phase crapped out on me, so I don't have those. And, you know, it's cool, but I'm not a fan of this. I'm used to controllers. I've started with controllers. I'm just not a fan of this mixer. I'm sure someone that's been using turntables since the 80s is like, whoa, this thing is really cool. But it's like, it's cool, but I'm just not a fan. It has nice buttons. The buttons have a nice feel to them, you know, a nice click. But the reason I'm not a fan is not because of the mixer. The reason I am not a fan is because of this right here. This right here is the Elite High Performance DVS Mixer for Serato manual, user manual, the only one that comes in the box. So it gives you an index, safety instructions, blah, 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 all this stuff, maintenance. It gives you some pictures. It shows you what everything is, what everything is here. They're all labeled and stuff like that. Yeah, that's nice. Connecting, these are cool little diagrams, all that stuff, and operation and stuff like that. But looking through this thing, I had no idea how to change these from line to phono to CD to anything, because it's not labeled in here. And another shout out to DJ Nitron. Thanks, man. The only way that he found out how to adjust this into CDs and line, he had to go on a virtual DJ forum and search the product through the forum on virtual DJ and somehow connect it to this. And I don't know, it was really confusing, but he figured it out through virtual DJ, not even through Elite. So it was kind of disappointing. But it goes through all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. So another gripe with me is the firmware update that they have. So I'm not really sure what's wrong with my computer. Let's just say that it is my computer that's messed up. There's no support. I sent out an email 3 days ago and I got nothing back from it. Granted, it's the weekend, whatever. It's the weekend, so y'all need to be open because DJs work on the weekend. You know, we need help on the weekends. So that was disappointing as well. So all in all, it feels like a nice controller. Everything feels right. It's nice. I like this Inno fader, but I'm sending it back. I don't know how to use it, and there's no one really to talk to about it. Yes, a manual is cool and everything, but I like to speak to someone and ask the questions I need to know. Well, there you have it, guys. That was my review of the Reloop Elite DVS integrated mixer for turntables. It does work with phase, or it says it works with phase. It definitely works with turntables. All in all, guys, again, I'll be returning this mixer due to the fact that there is no real customer service on this, and I've tried. I'm sure someone's going to reach out after this saying it's great or something. But in my experience, 3 days later, on the weekend, no customer service. I just can't have that. You know, maybe I need something for the weekend. But, you know, if I had to choose between something like this and the controller I have now, I'm definitely sticking with the controller because it has all the same effects, all the same bells and whistles, and it's just as easy to use. I do like turntables. I like the feel of the turntables, but controller is just so much more easy and accurate with the software that's out right now. I am going to try to get these working, and I'm going to try to get a phase review set up for everybody once I get those back, and if I get those back, and get that all for you guys. But final thoughts. If you like this, get it. If you like it, like how it looks, like the features I've talked about, get it. Use it. If you don't like it, return it. It's simple. I'm sure there's people that are a lot more in the know with this kind of software and these mixers and stuff like that, and may be able to use it a lot better than I can. But I don't know. You know, it's not for me, and it is what it is. I'm also not a Serato user, so maybe that has something to do with it. But that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Again, shout out to DJ Nitron of Washington. What's up, man? And thanks again for helping with this. Quick shout out to DJ Craig Evans as well for supplying the turntables. And that's it, guys. Make sure you comment below, guys. Tell me what else you guys would like to have reviewed. Mixers, turntables. It could be something that's not even DJ related. It could be a light bulb that you like to see. Something, just anything. Give me some stuff to review, guys. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm DJ Guess, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, DJ Guess. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment below what you'd like to see in the next video. Alright, we're looking forward to seeing you in the next one.